Okay, hello everyone, this is John Jenkins. I'm here with another video. Basically, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube about uh, black fatigue syndrome, and basically a lot of Okay, I'll say Americans in general because it's not just white Americans, it's Americans in general. Uh, uh, it's Americans in general, including most black Americans. But the black fatigue syndrome is people are tired of blacks. And the thing is that I happen to be Republican. So I don't subscribe to the race card. But it's sort of like the way I see it. I mean, if the result of slavery in America leads to regret on the part of Americans, if the result of slavery in America leads to regret on the part of Americans, then uh, then slavery did its job. Americans. I mean, when it comes to black fatigue syndrome, how did black people get into America in the first place? Through slavery. And it's sort of like uh, what I'm saying is that whatever if black fatigue syndrome is going to be the thing that gets Americans to not engage in slavery again, then it was worth it. Is what I'm saying. If black fatigue syndrome gets so severe that Americans just say, okay, we're never doing slavery again. Obviously, it's a little bit it's a little bit too optimistic of a viewpoint. But if black fatigue syndrome gets bad enough to where Americans at least think twice before they engage in slavery again, then the black fatigue syndrome is doing its job. And as much as Americans complain about black fatigue syndrome and how every black person is a criminal and every black person is attacking them physically every single day. As much as Americans complain about that, they're spending a lot more money on gangster rap albums. They're spending a lot more money on uh, they're spending a lot more money on boxing matches or MMA matches. They're spending a lot more money on World Star Hip Hop. They're spending a lot more time on World Star Hip Hop than they will ever spend on black scientists or black mathematicians. So that you know, black fatigue syndrome exists because that's what Americans want. That's what Americans will accept from a black person. If you're black and you're not like that, then you're not getting anything. Uh, so so what I'm saying is the worst that black fatigue syndrome gets, possibly there's a possibility that Americans will be less likely to re-engage in slavery. And because of that, black fatigue syndrome is a good thing. So that's all I wanted to do is share that information with you, and have a great day and goodbye.